Hey guys, I'm back with another GoPro tips and tricks video. In this video we're going to be doing a comparison of the GoPro Hero 3 to the GoPro Hero 2 in mainly looking at the distortion of the fisheye lens. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off by setting these two cameras up facing, and I've just got a piece of graph paper. So what we can look at, I'll set the cameras up facing this, and we can look at how much of a curve the lines on the outside edge of it get when the cameras start recording. And we can move it farther away from them. We're going to do this once outside of the cases, so just the cameras themselves, and then we'll put the cameras in their cases to see if that makes a difference. The recording resolutions on the cameras are both set to 1080p at 30 frames per second in ProTune mode. So you can see both at 1080p, both at 30 frames per second, both at 30 frames per second, both in T. Just going to hit record on both of the cameras, and then they'll start recording, and we'll set up the test. Alright, so guys, here's the test setup. You can see on the far left of the frame there's the piece of graph paper which I'm holding up, and on the right there's the cameras. I'm trying to get it quite close to the cameras. I'll move it back here a bit and we can see what happens in the shot, but I'm trying to get it quite close to the piece of paper just to make sure that the graph paper takes the whole shot, and we really get to see the distortion from the fisheye lenses on the edge of the shot. We're now going to go ahead and just slide the cameras into their cases. So holding both of these and the graph paper, we get to have a look again at the kind of change in the distortion of the two cameras depending on the lens. Now, what we've learned from the past experience when we had the GoPro Hero 2 in the dive housing and not in the dive housing was that there really wasn't a very big difference between the distortion of the cameras. So it'll be interesting to see if that holds true with the Hero 1 or with the Hero 3 and the Hero 2. My expectation is that whatever we saw out of the case will be exactly the same as what we see when they are in the case. Guys, that was a quick GoPro tips and tricks video comparing the GoPro Hero 3 to the GoPro Hero 2 and the lens distortion, more than that, the fisheye effect of the lens on the Hero 2 versus the fisheye effect of the lens on the Hero 3, and whether or not they've fixed that and made it, or changed that to make it more of a wide angle shot than a fisheye shot. You will have seen the sample footage rolling throughout the shot now, and I will talk a little bit about that after I've looked at it. Okay, so I've had a chance to look over the video, and well, the graph paper doesn't tell that much of a story about what's going on and how much the fisheye effect has changed. If you look at the windowsill and the wall that's in the shot on the left of the shot, so you can see the amount of the distortion between the Hero 2 and the Hero 3 has actually changed a fair bit, whereas on the Hero 2 the wall starts to get narrower and the distance between the table and the windowsill starts to get narrower. On the Hero 3 it does not, and it looks way more square. I think this does actually a pretty good job of telling the whole story about how much GoPro has changed the fisheye effect on the Hero 3 and given it a lot more of a wide angle look than a fisheye look. This will make the video footage look more professional and do a better job in creating that more cinematic feel, whereas I think the Heroes 2 and the Hero 1 with the fisheye gave it a very gave it a kind of a feel of a homemade video. I think this new Hero 3 will do a good job making it feel more professional. Thank you guys for watching. This is another GoPro tips and tricks video. I hope you've enjoyed it. make sure you check out my channel for lots more videos, and check back repeatedly in the next couple days because there are going to be a ton of new videos comparing the Hero 3 to the Hero 2. So make sure you check back to those and subscribe so you know when they're coming out. Thanks for watching.